to Retro Piece Theater right here on GNN Gaming. This week, I am joined by fellow GNN gamer, Wolf Angel. She happens to be in town for a convention coming up this weekend in Lakeland. So if you're going to be at the Central Florida Comic Con, not Comic Con, Comic Con, this weekend, you'll see us there. So, hey, Becky.
Hello.
Alright, so we're still going through Pokemon Emerald, and while I play Pokemon Emerald on here, she is over here playing it on her DS next to me.
It works.
It works. You know, it works. That's all that matters is that it works.
It's like the DS and the Game Boy Advance cartridge work, so...
See, I have a 3DS, and the 3DS doesn't have the slot for that.
I have my 3DS too, but since it doesn't have the slot, I was like, well, I still have my DS, so...
So your DS. Alright. So you're a little bit ahead of me in your Emerald than where I'm at.
Just a little bit.
It's just a little bit?
Not too much.
So, okay. Let's say, because you're gonna be my guide here.
I don't want to be the guy.
I haven't played this in... It's been a couple weeks that I've been off my stream, and I'm back now. And... Wait, please! Don't take my goods! And you just walk away like, do none of my business. Run away!
I mean, that was essentially what I did because, unlike you, I didn't go to the little flower shop to get the pail. So I had to go back for that. Your world is 5. Oh my gosh, you have a long way to go for that.
Well, I'm just gonna hit every battle that I can between here and there.
Even then.
Okay. Well, so we'll take Meryl. And, I'll take Cascoon. And...
Take your Talos since the flying type's also super effective.
Okay, go with my level 8 Taylor.
It's like, start working with those people. Or Pokemon, whichever you want to call it. I'm still trying to get my Ralts up.
You're still trying to get Geralt's up?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Where is my team? I don't even know where my team is at right now. Let me see. My Torchic's 15. My Wingull's 18. But, yeah, we're gonna move. Oh, I forgot I named him Mooglenator because Mooglenator...
Mooglenato.
Mooglenator. Yeah, that's right, because,
He cashed it in.
yeah, well, he didn't cash it in. What it was, he was the one telling me I needed to go for Ralts. And I was like, I had spent several turns trying to find one. And I couldn't. And he was like, just try one more time. And that's when Ralts showed up. So I named him after Mooglenator because that's what happened. So for anybody who's just joining the chat, now or in the future, anytime you are on my Pokemon stream going forward and you start accumulating those channel points down in the bottom left-hand side, if you look at the bottom of the chat, you'll see that neat little purple bubble there. And you'll see you accumulate points when you watch my stream. Hey, Lego Vader, welcome to the chat.
Hi, Lego.
Wolf Angel is joining me here. Yeah, so I believe, what do we set it at? 200 points, I think it was?
Yeah, 200 in order to name his next
You get to
Pokemon.
name, if you redeem it, you get to name the next Pokemon I catch. Yeah.
Still has to be semi-family friendly.
Yes, it does need to be family friendly, and it does, you know, I think I have 12 or 14 characters that I can fit, so I've got way more in the later generations of Pokemon that I did in, like, Gen 1 to name Pokemon. But yes, please keep it family friendly. And if you want me to just name it after whatever your Twitch stream name is, I'm happy to do that too. Oh, he only knows Growl.
Well,
I
you
think
can still trade him out.
Yeah, I am. I'm used to Pokemon used to be where in the slot where bag is and item. There used to be items there, so I keep after playing through, basically speeding through Blue and Gold. Now I'm here. The game I've never played casual at all like this. I've never played Emerald through, and now I have to, readjust.
I got so frustrated because later on I came across a Sableye.
Oh yeah.
And it took 14 Pokeballs before it finally ran away.
Wow.
Like
That's aggravating.
Yeah, I was like, can't you just stay in the ball? Just stay there. And then finally, whenever I was like, okay, one more try, and then I give up, and then it ran off after the next. It's like, oh, you don't want to use all of your Pokeballs on me? Fine. Go save the Wingull. Go.
Alright, we're going for Pico. Come and get some then!
They're like, okay.
Get what's coming to you!
You gotta actually go. You have to actually talk to him. Pass it. Like, okay.
Fine.
Give me the stuff you stole and the Pokemon.
Go level 5. Mooglenado. Growl him to death. This is way more fun when somebody else is in the room with me that laughs at my idiocy. This is so much harder when it's just me in the room trying to be this energetic to the screen, hoping people in the chat are somewhat listening. Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Go to Facebook, follow, get your entry in on the giveaway.
Yes.
The anime giveaway.
Yeah. That's the most depressing. That's the only depressing downside to me for working for GNN. Which, if my boss is listening, I love what I do, but no, it's that we do awesome giveaways every month, and I can't enter because I work for the company. Like, I was so bummed I couldn't get into the Star Wars one in May, the video game one in April. Now we have an anime one this month, which go on over to Geek News Now on Facebook. Free contest you can enter. Yeah, cool giveaways every single month, something special, and a lot of effort goes into the giveaways. These aren't cheap. This is like quality stuff that that GNN is sending you for being a part of this contest. It's cool stuff. Obtained the Devon goods. Hey, that's my name. Spelled wrong. Why did Pokemon spell my name wrong? I'm sure
I was always curious because I would hear people say Devon or Devon.
Devon. I've been called both. So, it's because for me it's spelled D-E-V-I-N, and depending on where you look, it's a female Gaelic name meaning poet. My parents claim they found it in a boy's baby name book. I don't necessarily believe that. I don't know. Wow, free giveaways! I need to check out the Facebook page. Is there a webpage with amazing articles as well? Well, there just happens to be, Lego Vader. Head on over to geeknewsnow.net. Are you tired of clickbait articles? Are you ready to scream at your computer every time you see something from We Got This Covered? Head on over to geeknewsnow.net for amazing content, giveaways, and awesome stuff fueled by the fans. Geek News Now. Hey, look, a wild whisper appeared.
Okay. Okay, I'm still just fighting all the Makuhitas and Zubats that pop up.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. I was watching a speed run. It was a Pokemon Blue speed run where he was glitching the game to get all 151. I think I showed you part of it. Anyway, he couldn't get a Zubat. he couldn't get a Zubat. It was like he was deliberately trying to manipulate the RNG of the game to give him a Zubat, and he could not get a Zubat. So much so that when he did finally have a Zubat show up, the room cheered for him. And if you read the comments in the Twitch chat or on the YouTube page, people are like, it's the first time anybody's ever cheered for a Zubat. Oh, that's right, I gotta go talk to the dude. Because I don't have Rock Smash.
You still don't get Rock Smash.
Well, I'm saying I can't go that way because I don't have Rock Smash, so I have to go back. You know what I meant. Shut up.
You gotta go all the way back to visit Pico.
Well, it's a good chance to get Mooglenator up.
Yours is Mooglenator, mine is Gina.
Gina. Why Gina? Just because?
Because it's a female and whenever it fully evolves, it's Gardevoir. It starts with a G, so the name starts with a G.
Yeah, you told me you did that you would name all of your Pokemon whatever the final, like the first letter of the final evolution.
Yep. It gets to be a little difficult sometimes when you start getting all the Pokemon that are
That's
Same
like
gender.
That's like a Nuzlocke challenge kind of thing. Have you? I think I talked to you about this. We were talking about Pokemon stuff earlier. The Nuzlocke challenges. Are you familiar with those?
no.
So there's a streamer who went by Nuzlocke, and he was infamous. And I could have some of the details wrong, but essentially, he was famous for trying to find ways to make the Pokemon games harder than they were by doing self-imposed challenges, right? So you would.
Wasn't it like if they faint that you have to release them?
If the Pokemon faints in battle, it's considered dead, not unconscious. So you cannot take them to a Pokemon Center, regardless if even if it's a unique Pokemon like your starter or a legendary. Once they faint, they're gone. So you have to then release them. And then other stuff like you can only catch one type. Like if you
Like one of
if I
each
catch
type.
a Pidgey here, I can't catch a Pidgey anywhere else, and I can't catch another one here. You operate under the assumption that each Pokemon is unique. Crazy stuff like that. And the challenges, they just get more and more crazy. Oh, the game buddy forgives me. I think the guy moved, so they don't. Alright, waste my time then.
Because I went and I talked to them too.
Because the guy moved, so you assume. But yeah, crazy stuff like that. So that's. Oh, and you have to name every Pokemon. So that way you have a personal. So that way you have a personal attachment to them. Should they die? It's made to make you feel bad, and there's a bunch more. I mean, that's just like those are the most popular ones people will do.
That's why, like, if I was to ever do that, I would never name any of the Pokemon, like, after any of my previous pets. I would be like,
Right?
no.
No, that's yeah.
Or if I did, they stay in like the little PC computer thing. That's like you live there.
Right.
You just live there. I'm not gonna do anything else. You might be level 12, but we're gonna go fight a level 3.
There's also one where you can't use a Pokemon Center at all. You can only heal up or replenish using items. So you have to keep track of your ethers, you have to keep track of your movesets. It also means that you can't nerf the game with one Pokemon because you'll run out of PP and not have enough ethers. So you have no choice but to like keep adjusting your team and think on the fly and just stuff like that. So it's a fairly common thing, and I've had people tell me I should do a Nuzlocke run of Pokemon Blue or Red, and I just don't hate myself enough to give it a try. Well, there's so many rules to like. Seriously, there's like 12 or 14 rules you got to keep up with. I'm sure. I mean, there's plenty of people that do it. Maybe if we get enough subscribers, if we make 100 subscribers in the month, if we increase by 100 subscribers this month, I'll do it. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm not really paying attention to what's going on in the game. People are talking. I'm like,
So none of those. Oh, yeah, none of them give you anything until you leave. They all tell you like, oh yeah, I'm working on this project, but it's not going so well. And then you get the one person's like, oh yeah, I've been working on a project for like for the fossils.
Add a feature from PokéMon, yeah. Hey, by the way,
you can call people.
because I'm looking down at you from my office window, you creeper! Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on Big Follows space dot space com.
Space parentheses.
Wow. If I want to be popular, I just need to buy everybody? Wow.
Yeah, I don't think it works there.
No, it's totally a scam. I say that like people watching this don't know that it's a scam. There happen to be any 13-year-olds watching this that think that you can just use your parents' credit card to buy followers. It doesn't work that way. And you're going to ruin their credit.
And you're also probably going to get grounded for life.
Yeah, probably. So I remember, oh, I forget what it was exactly. I think it might have been Katrina or one of the disasters that devastated Haiti. Whatever it was, they had a text chat line. Each time you text, it would donate like $1 or whatever it was towards like the cause of what it was. And somebody had a post on Twitter or something that like they just donated like $250,000 by sending a text, and they were bragging about it. They're like, you realize that charges your credit card, right? And they're like, no. First off, it's my parents' credit card, and 2, it doesn't work that way. They donate. And they're like, no, you just donated your parents' money.
And a lot of it.
And a lot of it. So, I know there's nothing to do over here at the moment, but this is a little detail that makes me happy. The feet in the sand just makes me happy. They didn't have to put it. It doesn't have to be there. It serves no actual purpose. But it's satisfying.
It amuses you.
It does. That's easy to do. Alright, so... Oh.
Yeah, you get that. Maybe I'll just learn teleport. Because that's super useful.
Yeah, pretty much. How about a little battle? Sure.
I mean, it's useful when you're lost in a cave.
Right.
But in battle, not so much. Especially when you're in a trainer battle.
Now, I don't know what generation they fixed it on, but it used to be that like gyms and certain buildings would let you dig or teleport out of. I exploited that a little bit in Pokemon Blue to get quickly out of like wherever I was. Like the Team Rocket hideout, you could dig out of. And not a lot of people knew. Everybody thought you had to go back a long way. I did until recently, but I was watching a speedrunner and they were like, "No, you can just dig your way out." I'm like, "What? 25 years and I'm just now learning that you can just dig out of certain buildings. You can teleport out of gyms, all of them in Gen 1. I'm like, come on. Especially Koga's gym in Blue, where it's got the invisible walls and it's just tedious to walk around it. It's not hard, it's just tedious.
One of the things that does frustrate me is whenever you get like a critical hit and it's super effective, and it almost kills it. It's got like 1 health, and then you're against a trainer or a gym leader, and they're like,
Full restore.
Yeah, full restore, super potion, and then you're just like, I hate you.
Yeah,
Or to where like you hit them so far that you don't even see red on the health bar, so you think you killed it, and then it's like, nope, now they're attacking you.
yeah.
What?
They still have that barely 1 hit point left. Yeah. Where's the dude with the seagull? I wasn't paying attention.
Go back down.
Go back down.
All the way down.
All the way down.
You're gonna go through the forest.
That is one thing Pokemon games are famous for, is making you like backtrack.
Yep. You're going to the other little beach area that you were like following the boy that was running around. Oh, talk to her.
Hello, we meet again. We seem to be drawn together.
That way then whenever she feels like she wants to battle again, she'll call you.
Yeah, oh, they have the same.
Up, go ahead.
They have the same mechanic in Gold and Silver, and I never used it.
When I was first playing, I would use that a lot because I would want the money.
Right. And the levels. You get more experience in a trainer battle than you do battling wild.
Yeah. I don't have that luxury right now.
Hey, that boat's really moving, ain't it?
Yep.
I just imagine this old man being like, alright, hold on.
Hey, look, your dad's calling you.
Sounds windy wherever you are. Take care now.
I like how it's the whole thing of, okay, so I heard from the CEO of this company that you now have essentially a cell
Right.
phone.
Yeah.
And so
He happened to give me your...
yeah, he happened to give me your number, so I'm just calling
Well,
you.
hey, we already established that CEO is a creeper because he was watching him from the window.
It's like, I can see you.
Like... Is he on the phone yet? Is he on the phone? Oh, there he's calling. Okay, he's calling. I see you. Like, it's creepy, man. I'm like 12.
Well, if you go off of the original Pokemon, Ash was 10 when he started.
I'm assuming that Retro is slightly older. But maybe not.
Are you saying that because he has white hair?
Well, you know, that would be a pretty good indication that he's already a father. That's, I believe, where most of my white hair comes from. So. Which I highly doubt that is the case in this game.
Or are you wanting to say that because the female character is basically May?
Right.
And that was what, like how many seasons of Pokemon before she came in? So that would be how many years for Ash to grow up?
Ash never aged. There's actually a really sound theory to... Well, there's actually a really sound theory as to why Ash never got older. Wow. In a coma and he died?
I've heard that one.
In the very first episode, he sees Ho-Oh. And according to Ho-Oh's original Pokedex, wishes made on Ho-Oh came true as long as they were made on the actual bird. Right? Well, his greatest wish was to be the Pokemon Master. He never achieved it, so he never aged. That is the running theory I have heard. Oh, I'm gonna get my butt spanked in this gym.
Yeah, you are. You
That
have
is
a couple of trainers up there that you can fight.
So yeah, that's the theory I had heard. No, I'll tell you what. I think, and this is gonna mess with anybody watching this. I think that
You can just say yes. It's basically where you can change it to
Right.
be like everybody in there is the same.
okay.
They don't give you anything.
All right. Thank you. I am convinced that Doc McStuffins. Did you ever watch Doc McStuffins? Okay. Do you know what Doc McStuffins is? Okay. Doc McStuffins children's program following a little girl. Her mom is a doctor, and she goes by the nickname Doc, and she is a toy doctor. That's the premise of the show. And she has this ability for the different toys and things. She can bring them to life and communicate with them. And it's like the secret ability that she has, and they give a whole backstory to it. But there's a lot of songs in the show, but they're all spur of the moment songs. But somehow all of the toys and her know them. Also, several of the voices of the toys mimic people, like the voice of the hippo nurse that she has is the same voice as the nurse at her mom's hospital. I've watched a lot of Doc McStuffins with my kids. I am convinced that Doc is actually in a coma for all of it, and that's why, like, all these things from the real world are coming in. That's why she can talk to the toys. That's why they all know the same song at the same time, because it's coming from her brain. So I'm convinced that, like, that's the dark secret to Dr. McStuffins.
Okay.
Look, when you have to watch all of these shows, you start coming up with your own theories of things, okay? Cut me some slack.
I know, like, because I'd heard the one with Ash being in, like, a coma, or that the whole PokéMon series is just a dream, because you start the series with him waking up and having to rush to go get the Pokemon.
Yeah, I could kind of see that. You know, that first time Pikachu shocks him, he shocks him into a coma, and that's just from that moment on. Oak like, well, crap.
I mean, most people can't survive getting electrocuted.
It's true.
But then somehow Jesse, James, and Meow survive not only being electrocuted, but crash landing an air balloon over and over again.
Or getting launched way off into the horizon, and yeah. No, they're invincible. Hey, it's a Magikarp. My Ralts can beat that. I was really worried. I was like, watch that be like the first Magikarp that can like tackle me out the gate.
So when you're done with that fight, there is another one to your left, but if you go back down into the town, bottom right, you'll find the guy that'll give you the old rod so that you can
I got that already. I talked to him.
I wasn't paying attention to your gameplay.
There you're playing your own.
Yeah.
I am impressed at your multitasking because you're playing yours and watching mine just enough to
And talking.
and talking just enough to. He has confused me and poisoned me simultaneously. I feel like Ralts is a Pokemon that shouldn't be able to be poisoned.
Or at least not confused, since it is psychic. See how this goes.
Oh, are you you're trying to beat the gym that I'm trying to pump up for?
Yes.
What level is your Ralts right now?
16.
16, and you're still getting destroyed?
Not yet.
Come on.
That's a critical hit. Alright. It's 2 of 3 down. Okay, my Ralts is now 17.
There's not a mark on this island, is there? There's not a Pokemon on the island, is there? Of course not.
You have to go back.
Well, at least he drives like a bat out of hell, so.
That is true.
He drives like a Zubat out of hell, it's fine.
Oh, please don't die. Please don't die. I forget that he has his Makuhita carry a berry that practically full health heals
Noted.
Oh my gosh. Do I have anything? Not really.
What else is gonna faint before I get...
Yeah, that sequence. That was the thing that my cousin always thought that like the batteries were bad in the Game Boys or the
right.
DS.
Because it would do that.
Yep.
Yeah, well, it was. I remember thinking that too, because I had a Game Boy Pocket, which is actually right there on the shelf, second shelf, over there. Had a Game Boy Pocket, and that was still black and white screen. It was still the same screen that was on, almost the same screen that was on the original Game Boy. So it had a little bit of like, it wasn't real crisp and clean like this is.
Yeah.
So, and whenever you were poisoned and took a step, it would blink black. And I remember thinking, oh, the batteries are going bad or something, because those old Game Boys ate up batteries like crazy.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, we're gonna sail back to Petalburg. And the Game Boy Pockets were AAAs, so they just did not last. Like, that was like the most brilliant marketing ploy by Nintendo. Like,
For the batteries.
they what Nintendo should have done is Nintendo themselves should have taken out stock in like Duracell, because you were gonna need them.
No, you're going back into town.
Oh yeah, thank you. Get me going on about batteries.
You started it.
True. Yay, you beat him. Now let's see if I have the same luck.
Well, I had the level 16 Ralts and a level 17 Wingull.
My Wingull's a little higher level than yours, so we'll see how that goes. I'm surprised the chat's been so quiet tonight. Where are you people?
I received the knuckle badge from Brawling. Makes all Pokemon up to level 30, even those you get in trades, obey without question.
I like how that's just like a universal thing between Pokemon. Where it's just like, oh, no, he's got the knuckle badge. We all gotta obey him now. Like, he earned it.
Once we're level 31, we can say screw you.
That's right. No, big boy, you gotta work harder. You trained us too well.
And you obtain TM8. Contains bulk up. Raises both attack and defense.
Ooh, nice. Guess what I'm not going to be teaching any of my Pokemon. If it doesn't do damage, I don't want them learning it.
And then you register him into the PokéNav for some reason. It's like, alright, I just beat the gym leader. I just like made all your Pokemon faint. Give me that badge. Let me be able to start using Flash outside of battle. Give me that TM. Alright, give me your phone number.
Just so I can call you when I'm drunk at 3 in the morning and rub it in your face.
Be like, ha, 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 I beat you.
Alright. I love the way he runs. I love that running sprite that they wrote for him. Both of them, really. But it's so funny to me when he does it because his hair. So wait, he just gave me Flash. Does that mean I just got flashed by a guy in a cave?
Sure.
This is a children's game.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
This is a family-friendly channel.
That's why I'm keeping my mouth shut. Because I was about to ask you if you've seen some videos on YouTube, and I was like, wait, no.
That's what Rule 34 is.
And because
Children do not Google Rule 34. Hey, an Abra.
And that thing's gonna immediately teleport on you.
Oh,
What
I
you
know. Yeah. Just for fun.
Go, great ball. Okay, so now I gotta.
Oh, he's gone.
I love my thief. I just keep him in my party to steal things. The zigzagoon.
Oh. Trash panda. It's totally what I should have been doing.
Well, he gave me a repel. Yeah, I keep my zigzagoon in the party just for him to steal stuff. Be like, alright, be my thief. I'll be the good person playing and like going and helping get stolen goods and fighting Team Aqua and stuff. But in the shadows, on the sidelines.
Good boy.
It's like, good Richie. That's what I named him. I know that's not right, but I was just like... I had the one where I was like, if he steals enough and then we sell enough, we can be rich. So I named him Richie. I'm just a
So
little
if
weird.
gaming doesn't work out, you're just gonna go life of crime. Got it.
Well, I mean, if you go and you rob a bank, if you are successful, then you're set for life. If you're not successful, you're set for life.
It's sad that that's true. In fact, if you fail, you're set for life with less work.
Mm-hmm.
No more preparing food, access to
yeah,
a gym.
Yeah, you'll have access to a gym, you'll have TV, you'll have internet, you'll have free room and board.
Active free college education. Not that you'll really be able to use it.
You don't have to pay taxes.
It's true.
That's why, unfortunately, you do get a lot of people that after they get out of jail,
Yes,
they're like, no,
they
I
go-
like it too much, and they
Yeah.
go right back.
Well, and there's that thing too where people are on the inside so long that they don't.
You don't remember how it is out here.
Yeah, I mean, even if you just look at something like technology, think of how much that's changed in 10 years. How much cell phones have changed in 10 years. How much look at what social media how social media has changed in marketing. Could you imagine going into jail? You do marketing for a living. You go to jail. You get out of jail 10 years later. You don't know how to do your job.
Yep.
It's because it's entirely different. Same with military. Yep. Absolutely.
Who should I make learn Flash?
Abra.
Why Abra?
Because unless you're going to evolve and trade him to Alakazam, he's useless. Kadabra's fast, but, I mean, that or maybe Whismer.
But I like Labred and Xcloud.
Catch a dupe.
Which is why it's named Ella.
Catch another Whismer and do that.
But I'm doing the you can only catch one of each type that you were talking about earlier.
Well, okay, excuse me, I didn't know you were suddenly doing that, so...
Well, I only have one of each type so far, so I'll just start doing that now. The problem is that I gotta get my Wormhole to evolve to find out which one I need to go back for.
Oh. Yeah, mine evolved, and then I happened to get into Cascoon, and then I ran into a wild Silcoon. I was like, oh,
You're like, okay.
that's easy.
Alright, well, you said Abra first, so...
will get through it or I won't. Because you get the experience either way. It's almost better if you completely, like, nerf it. Because then it's like, oh, you just get the experience and then you just go back and do it again. Is that a shiny Machop?
No.
It's green.
Well, it's a good thing they use that Abra because it's like one of the few that's actually able.
Yeah, I knew Abra could. Most psychic types can learn Flash. Hypno, Drowsy, all the Gen 1 and psychic types can learn Flash that I know of. Feel an obligation to stay on just in case Dark Angel comes on and wants us to sing her kids to sleep again.
There's also like I feel like we should still at some point do that duet.
Do a duet? Just to clip it later and use? We could.
So either do that or if...
Well, if somebody redeems the points for singing, do we make them redeem it twice to make us do a duet, or just once?
I think just once.
Just once. No, more Peck. It helps when I was paying attention to the game.
We should.
Hmm?
I was like, are you sure you don't want Torchic to remember Growl? Are you sure? I mean, come on.
Don't be a jerk.
Yeah, but what's like the worst thing than just being able to go rawr?
It's weird to me that you're right. I used Peck on Machop and he fainted. That's super effective.
I told
Like,
you
since
that
when did
flying is...
Since when did flying because flying was always super effective against ground, bug, and grass. Like, since when is it super effective against flying types too? Is that
Or the fighting.
or yeah, fighting?
I found a random Pokeball in the cave.
Oh, Torchic's evolving.
Sweet.
Bow chicken wow wow. Because yeah, it's chicken. Brown chicken brown cow. I've heard that for years.
Yeah, I still have one of my friends that will say that all the time.
Combuskin looks like that person who just started doing karate and is trying to do their first like side kick,
It's
but
like,
doesn't have the technique down yet. Double kick,
well,
yes. I want
either
one.
that or like really trying to look cool on either like a skateboard or a surfboard.
It's almost the Karate Kid crane pose. Almost the.
I didn't get any of the martial arts growing up, so I don't.
Did you ever watch Karate Kid?
With Jackie Chan.
No, that is not the Karate Kid. How dare you even suggest that abomination?
I'm just saying that.
So you never saw the original Karate Kid?
No.
All right, you should. That is. If anybody in the chat is hearing this, back me up. The original Karate Kid, even Karate Kid 2 is pretty good. Karate Kid 3 was a little weird because different person. Yeah, I don't know. No, the one with Jackie Chan. Number one, he teaches him kung fu, not karate. There is a difference. Comes from entirely different parts of the world. And it's just very loosely based on the same thing. Like it's not the same at all.
I wasn't saying it was the same.
Oh,
I was
hush.
saying
You don't
that
know
was-
the difference, so hush. You
That
are
was
uncultured.
just the only one.
I may have to, while you're here this weekend, I may have to subject you to the original Karate Kid. Actually, the Netflix show is actually really good. Cobra Kai, which was a spin-off of that.
Stay in the Pokeball.
You are aggressive. Like,
He won't stay in the ball.
we've worked together a while now, and I've seen you on stream for the same amount of time I've been with GNN. I feel like I might need to sit a little further away from you. Stay in the Pokeball! Okay.
Well, see, after I told him that, he stayed in the ball. So I just had to...
You don't have enough badges to control him?
He's only level 12. Yes. What's the final evolution of this guy again?
Makuhita?
No.
I don't remember. I can visualize it.
Yeah,
but
I can
can't-
visualize it. I'm like,
I
crap.
can't say what it is.
Okay. Let's see how long my phone can survive. I'll lay over there where I can't reach it.
Probably.
Try to not knock anything over.
I appreciate that. Thank you. My makeshift studio appreciates that.
And I'm back. And I also haven't done my dailies because Shadow
Yeah, I
What are the
haven't played
details for this
Pokemon.
thing?
I haven't played Pokemon Go in so long.
reports that Giovanni will have Shadow Ho-Oh in his grass from Thursday, June 17th at 12 a.m. to Wednesday, September 1st at 12 a.m. local time. Trainers can
Search
complete
next
the
Thursday.
latest Team Go Rocket special research, 7-colored shadow to earn a Super Rocket radar, which will help them track down the Team Go Rocket boss and save Shadow Ho-Oh.
Wow.
I mean, you gotta admit, that looks really cool.
That does look really cool.
I've spawned on top of the slack off.
Nah, it's not like I'll notice.
But I need the slow bro. Because for the event that's going on right now, I need the slow bro. It's okay, I only have 287 Ultra Balls.
Oh, only 287 Ultra Balls. That's all?
That's all. 271 Great Balls and 286 Pokeballs.
Stocking up for an apocalypse?
Oh, and 133 berries that help increase the chance of catching them. No, I don't play Pokemon Go that often.
No, not at all. Hardly ever. Don't even remember where you're at.
I think I need to tell this slow bro to stay in the ball because you didn't stay.
Allow me to move away further from you and just give you some clearance on that. Hey, Smiling Medic!
Oh yeah, having to download Pokemon Go? Yeah, you and I became best friends, sir, and then you just stopped playing.
Sup, dude? Welcome to the stream. I'm about to get my butt handed to me, so we're gonna do a save.
He's not shiny.
Picky, picky, picky.
Like, what's up, y'all? Well, he's playing Pokemon Emerald streaming. I'm playing Pokemon Emerald on my DS, and I'm playing Pokemon Go on my phone. So... So hi. What is it? Nope, Slack Off isn't shiny either.
Are they supposed to be shiny right now? Is there like an event or something going on?
No, but I like the shinies. I don't need to catch these Pokemon because I already have all the evolutions for them, but I don't have all the shinies for some of them. So that's when I click in on it. I'm like, you're not shiny, but I want the experience.
Oh man,
and then I'll catch it.
knocked out Movinator.
No.
Alright, we can go. What starter did you pick for your
Torchic.
Torchic?
Always the fire.
I tried to mix it up. You know, I tried to do a little bit of.
You quit Pokemon Go and started D&D. Come on, sir. I'm on D&D and I'm still doing.
Final Fantasy streaming using Visual Boy.
It's like I'm doing Pokemon Go. I'm doing Wizards as well, and D&D, and all these other games.
Alright guys, we are coming up on the 1 hour mark of the stream. I am going to take a brief 1 minute break when we get to the 1 hour mark because I didn't get any drinks ready for me and I am parched. But also during that time while I'm away, you should head on over to geeknewsnow.net. Check out all the amazing content articles, over 600 articles for you to read.
Don't forget to go check out the Facebook and find out the information on the giveaway, because it is an anime giveaway.
Yes, it is. Major anime giveaway this month. Go check it out. Sign up. It's free to sign up for. We can't do it because we work for GNN, so go win it and then tell us how awesome it is.
Or go win it and then we can give you like a shipping address so that we can...
We'll buy like half and split it with you, or split it 3 ways with you. Yeah.
Somewhere.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Well, we got his berry out of the way. I might actually be able to pull this off.
Because you still have your combustion.
Uh-huh.
Like those packs.
Yay!
Whoop, whoop.
I won!
Hooray! Okay.
That's because I beefed up Wingull to take out the last gym.
I beefed him up just enough to get it to where I would beat the previous gym, but then I didn't really do too much after that. I still need that one. That's what bugs me. Oh yeah. Aggron, so it still stays with an A.
Okay.
Alright, I need an A name for a boy. Anybody.
Aaron. It's like Aggron without the G.
But that's what he starts as! Unless I do the double R.
A or the double A-A-A-R-O-N.
The AA Ron.
A-A-Ron. A-Rod. Agrix, Alexander, Alron.
Okay, I'm not doing Alexander because
Aragorn.
Okay, I'll go with the Aragorn.
Nice. It's supposed to be name my Pokemon.
They didn't cash it in.
That's true. There is a new cash-in where you can, for 200 points, cash in and name the next Pokemon I catch. And I'll even add to that, if you cash it in and I'm not in an area where I can catch one, then the next time that I am, I have to catch one. That way I don't like pick and choose when I do it. No, like if you cashed it in right now, I would go to the nearest area I could and try to catch one. And
which would either be the water for Magikarp,
yeah, it
or
could be
Tentacool, or into the cave.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I was going this way. I forgot what I was doing.
And I've got Flash now, so I can do the cave. Alright, so we're about at the 1 hour. I'm gonna put the stream on pause. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a few minutes. I gotta get something to drink. Evan's pseudo-hydrated and adjusting his green screen. Attempting to. Okay.
So my phone did something because...
Excuse me. Wrong pipe.
Chug a grog.
Wrong game. So does I have to chug this now?
Well, I mean, the description for that does specifically say Sea of Thieves, but...
You know what? So I've got a 30-ounce tumbler.
Mine looks black on the screen.
Oh, because of the settings. I won't make you chug yours, but I'll... Alright, here we go.
You don't need to chug yours all the way either. That's like a full thing.
Oh, he says no, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
And name that Pokemon. Who redeemed it? It doesn't say who redeemed it.
It just says redeemed.
Maybe that's because it was Smiling Medic, is that what you redeemed?
Probably. Oh, Lego did.
I'm gonna regret that later.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, alright. Well, I do want to get a Magikarp, so while I'm here, I will, You hoped there were brews. No. No. It'd be a very different stream were I to drink on stream. Devin just doesn't do that.
Not even a nibble.
I'm straight edge, yo.
If you didn't get a nibble, I went to the exact same spot you're at, and I get a Magikarp.
Get a Magikarp. Yeah, that's all RNG. Alright, Vader. I'm going for Pokemon. Fish stick.
Or and chips.
Alright, so Vader gets first name.
Sorry, but it's like, go
That is
fish
funny.
stick.
Man, same spot. I can't get anything.
That's almost as bad as if you catch a Meowth and you name it Lunch.
Colt McCoy from Lego Vader. Man, nothing's biting.
Okay, I don't need to drop my phone on the floor. I'm
Are
sorry.
you okay over there?
Yes, I'm okay. I just started to adjust. And...
Nope, a bite. And I lost it.
You don't do so well with fishing in games.
No, I don't. No, it's not even a nibble. I am going to get one.
Smiley
She
Medic.
does squeak.
Yes, I do.
She squeaks.
I squeak and I squeal.
I am gonna be so nice to you right now.
I mean, if there's something that I've been like waiting for, I wasn't expecting, it makes me really happy, I do tend to squeal.
So do pigs.
Except I'm not a pig.
No, you are not a
This is a PG-13 channel.
pig. Yes, it's PG-13. Pretty good if you're 13.
Alright, so the Magikarp I got is a female.
This is a
Do-
female.
Do I go ahead since Grr self-destruct? Finally!
See, now you've lost me. I know it's from Invader Zim, but I never actually watched it.
No, there is literally, because you have Grr, the little robot that's always in the
Right.
the little green dog suit.
Right.
That towards the end, Zim finally just turns to Grr and says, "Grr, self-destruct." And after all the stuff that Grr had to do, the whole series, that's when Grr goes, "Finally!" And then poof. It's like the This little robot wanted to die the whole time, so when he was finally given the order to kill himself, he was so excited.
Colt McCoy. There's just enough spaces to do it. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, I'm naming mine
Alright.
Fish Stick.
Alright, so going forward, 10 characters is all we get for naming a Pokemon. Alright, Lego Vader redeemed, naming a Pokemon. We named it Colt McCoy. So now, Smiling Medic redeemed, naming a Pokemon, so...
Well, I'm naming it Fish Stick.
You're naming yours Fish Stick?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so she's naming hers Fish Stick, so that... Is that for Smiling Medics? Okay. Alright. It didn't even occur to me that incentive might apply to both of us. I was expecting it to be just me. Alright, so Smiling Medic on her Emerald game, you got Fish Stick.
I mean, when he did the space, that's all that it would fit.
Yeah. You get 10 characters, that's it.
Fish Stick has been placed into the PC.
Now turn it up to 350 for 25 minutes.
With a side of tater tots.
Mooganator! Flash the cave!
Okay. What's the third one?
I don't know. I've never played this before. This is not the Pokemon game to ask me questions on. I know nothing.
You're like,
I have
I know
played-
diddly squat is what you're telling me.
I have played Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. But that was last time I played through those start to finish was when they came out. And B, this is Emerald, so I don't think there's any changes, but there could be.
There's not too many changes.
Well, one of the things that surprised me, he wants to do a Nuzlocke. Yeah, so we were talking about the Nuzlocke challenges earlier.
I mean, technically, I'm doing the one where you can only catch one of each type, so.
Yep. Of each species. So like one Pidgey, one. What was I saying? I just lost my train of thought.
I don't know what you were saying.
Because you weren't really listening, that's okay.
I was listening, but I am also multitasking. Let's go to Slateport! Oh, I think it's the water gym. Because you're going to another beach town, I think. Anchors away! Pika, we're setting sail, my darling!
That man has too much of a fondness with birds.
It's like you get the crazy cat lady. He's the crazy
Dual
bird guy.
screen for both of y'all. What do you mean by dual screen? Like just using DSs or doing a side by side? Like competition run, like race. Like what do you mean dual screen? Like split screening it? I'm confused. Medic. Or do you prefer smiling?
I mean, he is a character.
Yeah, but I mean.
Let's go upset these kids in her inner tubes. They're going to battle me.
Our sandcastle's taking a long time to make.
Side by side Nuzlocke.
Like
One does heart gold, one does soul silver. That would be intense. We would have to coordinate that. Like, each of us spend some time playing through so we're like familiar with it, because the game is slightly different. And then come back at it. Not a bad idea, but not an on-the-fly thing.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking,
And that also means I have to get the game.
just run emulators. We could just run side-by-side emulators and do it that way. I mean, if we're doing it for a stream, that's the easiest way. Because right now, there is no way to stream anything other than the quote-unquote new 3DS. You can't stream them.
Why did I do that? I looked directly into your light. Now
Yeah.
all I see are dots.
Yeah, I haven't...
Why did I
You
do
guys
that?
can't see my setup. Above my screen, pointed right at our faces, I have an LED ring right there. It's kind of bright. I just keep my eyes below it on the screen and just let it illuminate me with this warm glow.
Yeah,
You looked right at it.
yeah.
I have that turned down too. That gets about 6 or 7 steps brighter than that. It is obnoxious. And that's like the smallest one I could find too. Because that one's only like 4 inches across. I saw the ones that were like,
Start it?
the whole disc was like a foot across. You're blind right now, aren't you?
No, but you're like trying to say, oh yeah, it's like this big, and I look up at it again.
Oh, blinded by the light, revved up like a deuce, another runner in the night.
I think I'm just gonna look at mine for a little while.
You're just gonna look at your,
Yeah,
at your DS.
I'm
not
just
look
gonna look down at my DS. And
Look down, don't look him in the eye. Sorry, I was watching Les Mis recently. Look down, you're here until you die.
killed it. Would like to, no thank you. Just load my game, that's all I want.
You haven't seen Les Mis?
Nope.
It was one of the musicals. Everybody told me, oh, Les Mis is a legend. Oh, Les Mis is great. Oh, you need to see like the original Les Mis, right? Because it was a book, and then a Broadway musical. And then when they did the movie and Hugh Jackman did it, I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. So I did some research because I love my musicals, and at first time I watched the new Les Mis, 2014 Les Mis, I hated it. I hated it because there was so much context I didn't have. Now the movie's great, it really is. Like, if I was trying to do comparisons and crazy stuff, and no, none of that was necessary. Going back and watching it a second time, I love it, and it's got some of my favorite musical pieces in a musical. In Hugh Jackman's delivery, Hugh Jackman's just a total package. I mean, I'm straight, and I would go with Hugh Jackman on a date. All right, I'm just saying, like, he is the total. He's good looking. He's fit. He can sing. He can dance. He can do any number of accents convincingly. Convincingly, yes. Not all British people can pull off an American accent for as long as he does in his movies. Well, yeah, he's Australian. So, yeah. And you hear him talk, it is a thick Australian accent. I'm not, and you'd go for Ryan Reynolds?
And then my celebrity crush is viewed as a geek.
Is what?
He gets viewed as a geek.
Who? Neil Patrick Harris?
It's actually
Just say who it is. The rest of us are saying out here
I'm
saying
kind
who
of
are.
like wondering, do I want to save it for the Two Truths and a Lie if it gets cached on my thing? Like, I don't want to say it right now.
There you go. Well, so there's the guilt-free 3. Have you heard of that? The guilt-free 3. So you're allowed to have 3 celebrity crushes that you can feel completely guilt-free about having, and if you're in a relationship or you get into a relationship later, your future partner or whatever is not allowed to be upset that you have the guilt-free 3, right?
But you want to save it for 2 truths and a lie, go ahead. So when I suggested doing 2 truths and a lie on the stream, I did not realize how hard that would be to come up with on the spot when people redeem it.
Yeah, I started making a list. So in case if it gets cashed in, because after like it being cashed in a couple times, I was like, and I was having a very hard time coming up with stuff. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a list.
So what you should do is you should make a list of truths and then a list of lies, and number them, and then roll dice for what you say to me.
Oh, so I know I was mentioning it to Medic before with the dice, where it has like the skull inside of it.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that on your stream.
Yeah.
The other day.
But like I went back to the gaming store and they didn't have the 1d8 that I needed, but they had the whole set. So I returned all of the ones that I got since I didn't have the d8, and then I bought the whole set. So now I have the whole set. But what was funny was that one of my friends that's with the D&D for our party, I showed her that I had all those dice, and she just wanted the damage dice, and her character never uses a D8. So she's like, I don't care about the D8, I want the 6, the 4, and the 20. And so I returned my dice, got the whole set, then she bought those 3 dice back from the store. Like right away.
The store's inventory must be so confused right now.
Oh, because she didn't have any cash to pay me for them. So she's like, I only have a card, so we had to do it the long way around. I felt so bad.
Yeah, no, you know what? You see, the store made revenues, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, this was like almost 11 o'clock at night, and we're asking the girl at the register to do all this stuff. She's like, hold on, I need to go get my manager to make sure that I can do this. I felt so bad.
Don't worry, you'll just end up on like Reddit under like retail nightmares or something. This girl came into my gaming store, returned dice just to put some. No, that's probably extremely common.
Most likely. Well, what was even more difficult was that the dice wasn't bought on my card, on my credit card or debit card. So I had the receipt and I had the dice, but since I didn't have the card that it was originally paid for, that's why she's like, I need to go get my manager to make sure that.
So did they just like store credited or?
Yeah, they pretty much store credited it and then used it.
Yeah, but I can't imagine it's the same.
What the heck? I look away from my game and then my Pokemon automatically faints after 1 hit. What the heck just happened here? I'm confused.
It's hard to stream and play Pokemon at the same time, right? There's so much going on.
I've also played 2 games.
Well, that's your own fault. I didn't ask you to do any of that. I just knocked out a wild Makuhita in 1 hit. Thinking, because flying moves are not supposed to be super effective against fighting. Emerald, you're broken!
Emerald, go back to sleep, you're drunk.
You know what?
Well, and then also, like, in this game that I play on my phone, the new day starts at, well, for here it'd be 8 p.m. is a new day.
Oh, in the game?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
everything resets.
Oh. And I imagine that probably messed you up pretty good with the time change, because you're an hour different in Texas.
Yep.
I'm sorry,
like,
not sorry.
There's like daily challenges too, so it's like now that it's reset, it's like, oh, okay, I need to do all this stuff now.
So, do you just want to wait until somebody redeems it, or do you want to do it? Wait, when do you want to do it if we do it?
I mean, I will be honest. I private messaged Smiley Medic and I told him to cash in for the song.
Of course you did.
And he hasn't done it yet.
He might be building up his points on our channel. You know.
I don't know.
It's a fair amount of points.
I mean, I flat out just messaged. I was like, cash in for a
if
song.
anybody wants to build up points quicker, they can do amazing things like subscribe to our channel, and you'll earn points like that, or gift subscriptions to other people. How amazing is that? You can do that and then earn more channel points quicker to redeem to make us do silly things.
Because if you are subscribed,
Hint,
you get
nudge, nudge.
I think if I remember right, if you're subscribed, you get double the points.
Yeah,
than if
for
you're-
a couple hours. It's not like indefinite. I don't think it is. It might be.
I think it was just that if you're subscribed, you get the extra points.
No, I have an escape rope.
You also have something that can teleport.
I didn't catch the Abra. And Ralt hasn't learned it yet.
Okay. I forget mine learned it. Oh jeez.
No, yours is still higher level than mine is.
Yeah. But I need to go and heal my Pokemon since it was like a one-hit kill, even though it was 3 levels higher and not a weak type.
There's a lot of X factors that can work behind the scenes for that to be an issue. Smiley Medic subscribed at tier 1. Thank you, Smiley Medic. That actually means a lot. Thank you. Wow.
I feel,
He did that just to get the points.
I don't know, I kind of feel like that was a little bit because of me, because it's like, you should do it. Like, you first said it, but then I was going on about it. I don't know.
Teamwork makes the dream work. That's what we're getting at here. I'm going to get that song. That's what I called it. He's
It's like, I gotta get those points.
How many points are you at right now, Medic?
I think I did also lower the amount of points needed for
Seriously. It was at 1500. What's it at now? He's at 590. All right.
It's gonna be a while if you're gonna try to cash in for that song.
Well, you know what? We will be here on the stream. If anybody else chooses to cash in their points to make us sing, we will. We have agreed. But
you know,
now,
I do also kind of feel like he deserves a reward since he did subscribe.
you just really want to do a duet, don't you?
I like singing. I can't help that. Okay, I really can't.
I still tune in when I can. You know what, Medic? Hey, every person who tunes in is appreciated here.
Oh yeah, especially when I know that you're sometimes working 24-hour long shifts.
Yeah. See, they're broken. 'Cause I'm broken when I'm open.
Okay.
No,
No.
we're not. I'm not. That's about all. And I feel
Okay, that sounds
right
more like
when
Elvis
you're gone.
than-
It sounds almost like Creed did it. My mouth's not open. Well, we only talked about one duet song. Soulless Fetish. Hi, Soulless Fetish. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Solus.
You know Do you know Soulless, or are you just saying hi?
I'm saying hi, and then I'm also pretty sure that Solus has popped on a few
Oh,
times
okay.
before.
Hi, Soulless. I mean, everybody's welcome. Well, we only
It's
talked
a
about...
Disney song.
It's a Disney song, but it's the only song we talked about. So I mean, it's a one-shot deal if we do this. I mean, really, I don't know any other duets that you know
Yeah, see?
that I know. Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
We actually played Dead by Daylight together on my stream one time.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Gotcha.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Well,
Well, Solus, we're looking for more streamers.
Yeah,
If
hey,
you want to come
that's
back.
right. GNN Gaming is looking for people to sign up and stream on our channel. Novatoke comes in with a hello. Where are you coming in from, Novatoke? From YouTube. Hi,
Hello.
Novatoke. Don't have the time, sadly. Well, if that changes, we are looking for people like us,
That like
like
games.
you, that like games, and want to give this a try. No experience necessary. Seriously, like, so I know, I think you know this. I ran a, it only works 2 days a week. It's set up and all build. Love to apply. Yeah, Medic. I mean, absolutely.
Yeah, your 24 hours.
Yeah, I mean that's like 4 days to the rest of the human world. Yeah, so I had a
saving lives.
yeah, kind of important, kind of important. Yeah, I had a YouTube channel for a while. That was where I would just record myself playing games and just talking into the stream, and then I would just upload them. And I did that for a couple years, and I never streamed live until I joined GNN. Actually, I'd stayed away from Twitch altogether. I don't know why. I don't really have a reason that I did. I just did.
She's calling me. She wants me to go beat her again.
Roxanne. You can never look at an avocado the same way again.
I have a guess. I just have an assumption of what with that.
I want to say something, but I'm afraid it may be on the edge for this channel.
I mean, it could have been worse. Could have been like an elf on the shelf. Or Woody from Toy Story.
Light bulb.
Light bulb.
I remember hearing a story about supposedly a priest checked himself into like the ER to have a light bulb removed because apparently he was changing light bulbs naked and fell on one. Yeah, nobody believes that that's actually how that took place. And there are so many questions I have about that. Not why the light bulb was there. Why are you changing light bulbs naked in the I feel like there's a rectory joke that's there that I'm not making because this is a PG-13 channel. But yeah.
How many priests does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Depends where it's inserted. The sad part is we make jokes about that. It's really not even all that inappropriate. I work for a church. This happens all the time.
You passed your insight check.
This chat suddenly took a whole different turn for the evening, didn't it? Oh. I will roll for initiative. I also have my own dice goblin thing going on here. You have the feeling the jabroni fell on it. Yep. If he can fall on something that precisely, he needs to be
And
like
not break it.
and not break it. He needs to be an Olympic diver, or like a competition skydiver.
Die, dang you. All of the trainer battles.
Yeah. Are you at the same point on the beach where you're just walking around?
Yep.
Trainers? Oh, okay, so I caught up to you. Because you're doing multiple games at once, that's why.
I'm at that. I'm not at her.
Oh, that's clever.
I was at the drunk guy.
Are you serious? That's dirty. Oh, George Stewart coming in from YouTube. Hey, George. Welcome to my chat and stream.
Yeah, I avoided those two right now.
Azula.
I should have seen them and I didn't. I remember when
Well, they were under the umbrellas.
Well, you could kind of see their feet,
Yeah,
and like
see,
once I saw,
I went after the drunk sailors.
once I saw the
beat him.
first one move, I was like, oh, okay, you can see just the sprite of their foot, like it's a 1 pixel by 1 pixel thing, but it's there.
Yep, I've got it right here. You can see. There's
Just
a
barely
little
see that
bit.
they're there. Yeah, clever. I fell for it. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
I mean, I think one of the fun ones, if we did the duet, is a song that I know, but I know you don't know, so...
Which one?
Partners in Crime.
Nope.
I said about.
Nope.
I think you've at least heard me play that song
You've-
once.
Probably did, or you sang it on a stream or something. But
I didn't sing it. I know I didn't sing it because it is literally a duet. It goes back and forth between the guy and the girl. I think I'm gonna have to just do that later. Because it's not working
hear her sing Funny Farm.
With or
Well,
without the movements.
If people on my stream on GNN Gaming on Twitch would like to see us sing, all you have to do is cash in those viewer points.
Okay. So, for your subscription reward, Medic, are you really wanting Funny Farm?
I almost feel like I need to just not pay attention to this and just watch this spectacle.
I just want to find out if that's what he wants.
Do it!
Oh my gosh.
George Stewart. Oh, yep. George is coming in with the rest of the lyrics too. What do you do with a drunken sailor? Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Oh, yeah. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter.
That probably would not end very well.
That's the point. Look, you're stuck at sea. You got nothing else better to do. Come on. Hayes the new guy. All right. So Becky apparently is doing Funny Farm as a favor to Smiley Medic. Doing a subscription, a tier 1 subscription, which again, thank you.
Yes.
Becky, take it away!
Gosh, okay.
You brought it up! You were like, okay, Medic, for you I'll do it. You have the lyrics pulled up on your phone.
Yes,
Come on.
I know. Hold on. Let me save where I'm at.
Save
in
your
Pokemon.
stuff. Your battery may die by the time we get around to it.
No, it's just I've had too many times where something turns off. Like whenever I was playing Bloodstained and I got so far and I was literally at the part where I was about to save and then the whole power blipped off. Okay. It's probably been a bit, right? Okay.
I can't stretch my boom mic any further, so it should pick you up. There you go.
Well, the thing is, I know that he's gonna want like the facial expressions.
You're on camera.
Yeah, I know. Right. Remember when you ran away and I got on my knees and begged you not to leave because I go berserk? Well, you left me anyhow, and then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind. And they're coming to take me away, haha, they're coming to take me away, ho ho hee hee, haha, to the Funny Farm, where life is beautiful all the time, and I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats, and they're coming to take me away, haha. You thought it was a joke, and so you laughed when I had said that losing you would make me flip my lid, right? They're coming. You know you laughed. I heard you laugh. You laughed, and then you left, but now you know I'm utterly mad. And they're coming to take me away, haha, they're coming to take me away, ho ho, hee hee, haha, to the happy home, with trees and flowers and chirping birds and basket weavers who sit and smile and twiddle their thumbs and toes, and they're coming to take me away, haha! I cooked your food, I cleaned your house, and this is how you pay me back for all my kind, unselfish, loving deeds? Huh? Well, you just wait, they'll find you yet, and when they do, they'll put you in the ASPCA, you mangy mutt! And they're coming to take me away, haha, they're coming to take me away, ho ho, hee hee, haha, to the Funny Farm where life is beautiful all the time, and I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats, and they're coming to take me away, haha.
I'm getting the Vietnam flashbacks. There's something amazing about having you 3 feet away from me doing that.
Oh, the thing is, my sister has a video of that from when we were, like, in high school. And I was literally, like, I wasn't having to look at the lyrics because I really knew it at that point. But I'm, like, crazy face, dropping down on the floor, like, kind of crawling towards her, being all super creepy. And she has a video of that. And she was like, I think if someone saw this, they would think you need to be in the funny farm. I'm like, it would be fun. As long as it's padded and has a Velcro ceiling with a trampoline floor, I'd be good.
So you just jump up and...
Yep. And then I'll just be like hanging there like, okay.
Yeah, not sure that's how it works.
It'd be fun though.
I have a straitjacket. It's actually a legit straitjacket. It's in my closet. If you're so inclined that you really want to be put in one, I have a straitjacket.
I've been put in one a few times before.
I have too, but I feel like very different reasons on both parts.
Well, when there was actually an illusionist that came to do a show, and he just like randomly picked somebody from the crowd to be like, here, let me put you in a straitjacket. He just happened to pick me, so I went up on stage and he put me into the straitjacket. He's like, okay, well, you try to get out of it. I'm like, I don't know the trick.
Mine is from the 70s, from a California state penitentiary. Like, it's legit. Like, has the stamp on the inside of it and everything.
And Medic's about to order himself his own
Yeah, he's gotta get one from
straitjacket.
Trip. Yeah, this is one. Getting out of it requires one of two things: either correctly positioning my elbows or dislocating my right shoulder. Neither one are particularly comfortable, but they make for good showmanship.
Can't disappoint.
This
Fans.
kid, I'm getting famished. My inner tube looks like a giant donut.
Did you go fight the drunken sailor?
I've been trying to fight everybody on the beach, but I have not been paying a word to paying attention to a word to anything anybody is saying. At all.
Buzz, buzz. Buzzity, buzz, buzz, buzz. Oh yeah, I came around and picked up the Pokeball that you went for.
I've just been going for everybody just to beef up my
I mean, I'm going for everybody too, but then I like have to run back up to heal and then come back down.
This is the best thing ever while I'm making dinner. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. Thank you very much
Well-
for watching.
What are you making for dinner? Like, that's kind of...
That's true. Like, I mean,
It'd be hilarious if you're making chicken, since he's feeling combustion right now. Especially if you're
no,
doing,
Combuskin, don't look.
especially if you're doing like a flaming spicy chicken recipe.
I can see that. Like, that would be a Pokemon horror movie.
Curry pork. So kind of close on the spicy part. But...
Silence of the Combuskin.
Oh, so you went for later on with the what is that? To pig as the starter?
Tepig.
Yeah. That's like what, the fifth?
That's no.
Fourth?
Tepig is X and Y.
Regardless, I'm like, oh hey, you're going to eat that starter Pokemon instead. Okay.
Well, if you think about it, and I actually covered it. So one of the episodes that I did when I was recording Retro Piece Theater on YouTube, I actually looked up Pokemon recipes that people had created under the assumption it would like, what are people eating here? Even if they're vegan, that puts Bellsprouts and Oddish on the menu. So, like, what are people eating in the Pokemon universe? And so yeah, I mean,
Especially
I assume
when they
magic.
go to the hamburger and like you
Right?
see the branches of the Tauros.
The Tauros or the Miltanks or the, like, we've already established that Moo Moo Milk is a thing in the Pokemon franchise. There is, I think, in the anime episode where they're on the SS before it sinks, like, Magikarp is, like, filleted on a table.
I'm actually working on getting some recipes out of that cookbook. I'm completely interrupting you.
Yeah, you're
but-
good.
Because
Yep. You got that on my suggestion.
Yeah,
The-
Retro suggested it, and then I got it. And
You
then
like
I'm
looked
working
it up
on-
like while we were on the phone or during a
No,
meeting
no,
or
we-
something to discuss it.
No,
get-
we were doing the Sea of Thieves,
Was that? Oh, that's right.
and that's when you brought it up.
Yeah. I was trying to remember when I brought that up to you, because like the next thing I know, I get this message from you on Facebook saying I bought it.
Yeah. No, I actually have a recipe that the title of it is Magikarp. Like chorizo Magikarp.
I dig it.
So yeah, you're essentially just like, alright, I'm making Magikarp.
You know, Bulbasaur would be like a meat and grilled onion kind of a thing, like a liver and onion kind of a thing, because you know he's got the bulb on the back. Yeah. It's messed up.
I was really about to say Magikarp.
I see it as a practical thing because, like, seriously, like, now we know at one point in the anime, Brock talks about like making tofu and stuff, which is a plant-based meat substitute. So, but again, that doesn't take grass Pokemon off of the menu. You know?
And then also, I think there was an episode where they, essentially they were making food, but shaping it to look like the Pokemon. So, like, there was supposed to be like this radish thing, and they shaped it to look like Oddish.
It's like when you go places that serve shrimp, but they're intact. So like the head and the eyes and everything are still on it. Right? Half a dozen bottles of soda pop. Great job. Now go drink these out on the sand and get dehydrated.
Because I am a child, I like soda and soda alone.
That's right. We're gonna go heal.
I
Like-
feel so
Like, look. All of these things being sold, you're gonna tell me that none of this stuff is Pokemon byproduct. Come on. Really? Really? Come on. I don't believe it for a second. Where is the Pokemon Center?
Go up. Left. Up.
Haha. Left, right,
I'm
down, up,
like-
down, A, B.
I'm like, up. Keep going. You didn't go north enough.
We're gonna take a save, 'cause I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
Because since I'm emulating this, should I lose power, I lose the game too.
Quit pushing. This is the line. Well, I don't want to get in the back of the
Why
line.
are we lining up in pain? We should just... What? Oh, okay, it's a thing. I thought that was the gym, and I was like, why are they lined up in pain outside the gym? Captain Stern. This is depressing. The sea is just so vast. Could the sea have been made by the tears shed by Pokemon? It's really depressing, dude. Like, that's a lot of tears.
But when you
I prefer to think of
see
it as the-
some of them, like some of the Pokemon are kind of big.
Well, I was gonna say, I prefer to think of it as, like, the urine of all the fish that are in it. Alright, this whole thing devolved a long time ago. I'm just running with it.
to level up one of my really weak ones.
Hawthorne Heights Sailor.
Yes, I will. Thank you for asking. It's like, oh hey, this person's about to throw out this Pokemon that's gonna be super effective against the one that you're using right now. Do you want to trade or switch them out? Yes. Okay, thank you for asking. I also remember when they had that in the game, but you had the option to turn it off.
It's still there.
But nobody was doing.
No, but it's still there.
But
Yeah,
I just remember where like one of my friends had accidentally turned it off, and then we were playing the same game next to each other, and they were like,
Right.
"Wait, why is yours telling you what they're about to put out, and mine doesn't?" I was like,
Battle style. Shift to set. If you put set, it won't prompt you to do that. Yeah, a lot of speedrunners do that because they're only only going to run one. Blah, 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 blah. They're only going to run one Pokemon at a time, so it just to cut down on the amount of text on the screen and everything. I mean, it saves minutes off the whole game. So when these speedrunners are going down to the millisecond for speed, yeah, that's so like I watch a lot of speedruns, and that's like the one thing every Pokemon runner turns off.
I still just remember my friend thinking that their game was
Broken?
yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I can absolutely see that. Well, like the Pokemon Blue speedrun is the Pokemon Blue speedrun is a they basically get a Nidoking and they do the entire game with a Nidoking, which is nuts. Oh, hey, great balls. Goodness gracious, great balls of Pokemon.
I'm waiting.
I saw a thing, you probably saw it too. Somebody was like, how great are they? Well, they're so great that nobody complains about them and absolutely loves them. Sorry, I watch way too many Muppets.
Oh, he even.
Yeah, no, that's what I was, yeah.
I did not say to do that.
I completely lost what I was saying.
I'm actually really surprised at Medic because I just figured he'd want a different song. But
Oh no, that was absolutely thrilling to watch. That made my night watching you do Funny Farm. That made that's worth it right there.
You're gonna go back and clip that, aren't you?
Yes. Luxie coming in on hello Luxie coming in on YouTube. Hello, welcome to the stream. You are Brazilian. Nen. Are you yelling that, or is your caps lock stuck? I'm not judging. I'm just trying to make sure your caps lock is on. Got it. Because no offense, it was like I had this like, you know,
It's like,
300 moments. I am Brazilian. This thing kicks me into a hole, and yeah. I'm good. How are you, Wolf Angel?
I'm doing alright.
Actually, come to think of it, you are the first person on my stream that I know of that's come in from Brazil. That's awesome. I've had Germany. I've had a lot of
Argentina.
I had Argentina a lot. Some Australia, some China. Well, I'm glad you found that funny. Thank you. I'm like, I'm gonna run with this joke, and it's either gonna be offensive or you're gonna love it. And the fallout will settle the difference. Yeah, I'm from the internet.
Did you even pay attention to this girl when you fought her? When you went to go get the soda pop? She was in there?
No, I wasn't paying attention to literally any dialogue from anyone. What did she say?
Oh, because it's Beauty Joanna, and when you beat her, she's like, that's so hot. That's her response. I was like, did you even pay attention to what she said?
I'm just gonna be good. So head on over to geeknewsnow.net. Check out all of our amazing content and articles. Beauty Joanne needs to go to horny jail. I think they're assuming that the target audience is the same age as our protagonist here and just doesn't get it like, oh, you're right, it is really hot outside.
Since you're on a beach. But it's... but as we get older, we start to really catch on to those little jokes.
Oh, yeah. No, there's a lot of that. Go back and watch Animaniacs now. Pinky and the Brain all these years later. Are you thinking
Or
what
even
I'm...
the Disney movies.
Pinky, are you thinking what I'm thinking? I think so, Brain. Where are we going to find rubber pants in our size?
He's like, what? No!
Good night, everybody! I'm not even paying attention. Welcome to the Battle Tent, Sleep Work Style. I'll be guide to the Battle Swap Tournament. Would you like to take the Battle Swap Challenge? No.
What's the...
I don't really like Pokemon. I don't know trade.
I can't think of the name. Because I was going to say something and then I couldn't remember the show.
That was the goal, to sound like Yakko. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru. Yeah. Luxie likes to talk about Caps Lock. We're waiting. What's the song of the day? Do you have enough points now? Is that what you're saying? Are we gonna do it? Because I'll have to pull the lyrics up just to make sure what I say is right. Because I know you know the song better than I do.
He doesn't have the points yet, though.
No.
He's at 782.
Well, I'll tell you what. Since this only happens once every so often.
Once in a blue moon for now.
Yeah.
Just a question. I mean, I'm still surprised that you didn't ask for Honey and the Bee.
Here in Brazil, we laugh like this. Oh, okay. Why is that? Looksy. You already got one free song. So, Luxie, you've got my curiosity piqued. I have never been to Brazil. I know there's a lot of people there. I think they number in the Brazilian. Sorry, bad joke. No, seriously, why? I've seen that before, where the laughing in text is all K's. Like, what does that come from? And I'm asking that, like, genuinely. I'm not trying to make a joke about it. That might come later, but only in good fun. I'm not a jerk, I promise.
Are you going to pay to enter the museum?
Sure. Enjoy yourself. I always try to. somebody has to enjoy me. It might as well be me. Right now, I'm offending half a country. Now battling more Team Aqua.
Of course. That's how this game goes. But see, now you're ahead of me in the game. But that's because I'm doing a lot more of like leveling up. Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not doing that at all. Girlfriend is way red. Is she all right? It's a bold assumption of you to make, Luxie. No, it's the lighting in the room and
Sorry.
2 webcams going simultaneously of different resolutions, so it's the settings are a little.
Like, what if I move over to your
Yeah, you
camera?
move over to this camera.
See, I'm not as red.
Yeah. Hang on. Let's. I think I can make this real easy. Give me 1 second here to tweak this. There.
Oh, not red anymore, apparently.
Have you ever seen like the movie sets and the TV sets from black and white TV shows? They are bizarre. The colors are all over the place because of how certain colors look when they're turned gray tone. Like the Munsters house, the walls were pink. I remember seeing like a set photo that was just absolutely bizarre to look at.
I'm a goody dog.
Bye, fishy.
It's like Quidit, Pikachu's cousin.
Of Minun and Fossil. It's weird to me that so many rodents are electric type in Pokemon. Like, where did that unilateral decision get made? Like, all right, with the exception of Rattata, everyone else, which Rattata can learn Water Gun and I think he can learn Thunderbolt. Rattata can learn certain elemental moves. Like, it was weird to me that Rattata could learn Water Gun, and I'm like, is he spitting on you? Like, how does that work?
The very bad part of my brain thinks that the reason why they did a lot of the rodents being electric types is because a lot of rodents will chew through electrical wires and electrocute themselves.
No, that is actually 100% a thing. So I'll tell you, so I have a background in pest control, right? And for a couple years, I inspected like homes looking for people's problems. And there was an attic that I remember going into where a couple of them, one of them was, there was electrical conduit going through the attic, and there was a skeleton of a snake attached where the teeth had sunk in to the electrical conduit and it died there, but it was it was still alive conduit. You could not remove it. So I left it and just said you need to hire an electrician. But yeah, apparently what happened, and there was a dead rat skeleton on the other side. So apparently what had happened was he went to lunge, I think hit the rat, but also missed and chomped down and put his fangs into the electrical wire. It was bizarre to see. And I saw a similar thing with a rat that had chewed on electrical wire. The wire was frayed, still alive. The rat was very dead. But yeah, no, that's the thing. So yeah, that is actually the most solid concept idea I have behind it. I've thought about that for years. Why are the rodents electric types? And that makes total sense. That makes total sense. I mean, that's like making the snake types poison, making that, like, that's logical.
Glad I could be of assistance.
Look at you making Pokemon make sense.
You're welcome. Okay, so now I need to work with this one eventually.
I liked you both a lot. Well, thank you. I'm having fun. Are you having fun?
Oh yeah.
Alright. Why can't my Charizard learn to fly?
I mean, he already flies, but he's just like, no, not for you.
Why isn't Charizard Dragon type until, like, Gen 7? When he's literally listed as a Fire Dragon.
The whole description. Fire dragon. Then why is he not dragon?
I think we have a missed out opportunity that Arcanine, until the next friends. Take it easy, buddy. Thank you for popping in, Luxie. I think we missed out on an opportunity for Arcanine to be the legendary he was intended to be. That was the original plan for Arcanine, was to make him legendary. That's why in the Pokedex, his description isn't Fire Dog, or it's legendary. He was intended to be one of them. Instead, we got Entei in silver and gold.
I mean, I like Entei.
Entei, yes, but Entei's the weakest of the three. It's like Flareon. Flareon's great in concept. Flareon's the weakest of the three. They nerfed so many fire-type Pokemon. Like Vulpix. Vulpix is useless until... It doesn't even learn a fire move until long after it becomes Ninetales. Which is a shame, because I love the concept of both of those. You registered this Scott person in the PokéNet. It's literally was that registered this Scott person. Where are you at? Are you just wandering around talking to people?
Yep. FEO wandering. Then I need to shop.
Down low and lonesome hallway.
Because I've only
East of
got
Omaha.
one Pokeball left.
You can listen to the engines moaning out. Song. Think about the girl you knew the night before. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. And there I go. Turn the page. Oh, Bob's here. Professor Birch, imagine seeing you here in the middle of nowhere on some random part of the island. like to do a let's. I don't know if even my light and time will allow it, but I'd love to do a just chatting stream. But I feel like I'm either going to be made to sing the entire time that I'm on there, or I don't know. I'm such an opinionated person that I'm sure I can find whatever to talk about for however long. But
She just hit a body.
let's see. Alright, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, yeah. The battle tent. I do have to do it. Alright, we're gonna do the battle tent challenge. Talk about anime then. That's actually a topic I really can't talk that much about. I mean, I've seen a lot of anime, but like that's not my area of specialty. Star Wars, Star Trek, comic books, Marvel, DC, I got you. Video games, I am definitely staying away from politics and religion.
That's one way to get a lot of people angry.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, there's no such thing as bad publicity, right? Yeah, that's not true at all. There's absolutely such a thing as bad publicity. I can talk about random movies. I could do magic tricks on my stream. That'd be fun. Like, if somebody donates enough points to do a magic trick on stream.
I was supposed to do stuff when I got here. I haven't done it, so just remind me to do it later.
Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about, but alright. Do stuff later. You're reminded.
Like, after the show.
Alright, well, I assume not while we're on camera. What comics? Take your pick. X-Men, so I grew up on X-Men comics. A lot of the Star Wars Expanded Universe comic books as well. Spawn, love Spawn. I have a fairly decent Spawn collection. Batman. So. Conan. Conan, no. Red Sonja, yes.
I'm told that that's the game I should play, and it does actually have drops.
What, Conan?
I don't have room on my Xbox for it.
Yeah, we'll go with Magneto. Because you rent a Pokemon, it's not.
You rent a Pokemon.
Yeah, for this, you don't. It's like the second Pokemon. You read it for the plot. Have you read Red Sonja? It's Conan but a woman. And you know you play D&D, so you know all the tropes of, you know, the less armor a woman wears, the stronger it is, and all that. That's basically Red Sonja. She does major battle with a giant broadsword, two-handed broadsword, in a chainmail bikini. I'm not saying that game, or that game. I'm not saying that comic got me through puberty, but it, yeah, I read it for the stories. No, it actually was. It really was. Yeah, same creator, and there were Conan and Red Sonja crossover comics, but Red Sonja was a darker storyline overall. That was one of the things I loved about it. Conan was very much. Here I come, the barbarian, to save the day, and here I am. You think Schwarzenegger. I will cut you up. That's very much Conan. The Red Sonja was a much darker. Was like Conan meets Xena Warrior Princess kind of a thing. What was that look for?
What
When I did the Schwarzenegger, he gave me this look like just shut up.
look? No.
Good jaw. Felt good too. I didn't mean to do that for a while.
How many levels does this thing need before he learns a thing?
That I'd like to buy a pronoun. How many levels does this thing need to learn a thing?
How many levels does this Pokemon need to learn another move? How's that? Is that better?
That helps, yes. Good job.
Okay.
Your mother and I are proud. She had to deal with me yelling, "Get to the chopper!" Predator lines.
Yeah.
Get to the chopper!
I feel like I'm gonna get judged if I say it though.
Probably. You haven't seen Predator?
Or any of the Terminator movies.
This is going to be a long weekend for you.
Like, I do need to sleep at some point.
The only thing that went through my head was, "No sleep till Brooklyn."
I didn't count on being meddled with by a meddling kid. When did Scooby-Doo get into Pokemon?
Look, apparently they can have thirsty beach moms, so... This whole game so far has just been just a little bit off the rails. We aren't helping it, but... I think they put these jokes in here knowing that at the time it came out, parents were like, just shut up about Pokemon already. I don't want to hear about Pokemon. I don't want to play Pokemon. So like the kids are like, "Mommy, I don't get this joke. Just I don't want to hear about Pokemon." Just banking on the parents never.
I can't listen to your message right now. We'll have to be listened to later.
What?
Medic sent me a voice message. Looks like I have to listen to it later.
You will when you're older. It's getting late. I chugged that thing. You kidding me? That is not near enough. There's a reason I have 4 of those on my stream. And then go to bed after my stream. Alright, doesn't look like anybody's gonna redeem it. How many points are you at, Smiling Medic? $8.90. Yeah, he's not gonna do it for the end of the stream. 902, no. Yeah, you're not gonna get 600 before the end of the stream. Is there anything on there he can redeem for that?
Other than gaming your Pokemon.
Just make him redeem all of his points. Definitely getting an extra. Yeah, but you see, this is the only stream where we're both gonna be on here. Do you want to just do it and just, or no? What do you want to?
We can.
Yeah, just so we have the clip to.
Okay.
If we do this, we're gonna get no end of ribbing. You know that, right? Like, we'll never hear the end of it from everybody else in January.
I mean, it's the only song that we both.
It's the only song we both know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean. Chug the grog. Redeem Chug the grog. Mine's empty, but stop spending your points, Smiling Medic. You can. Go ahead.
I'm not chugging this. No. I don't feel like puking all over your computer.
Thank you. It appreciates that.
To be perfectly clear, this is a cup of milk, and chugging that would not do well.
And just milk, not like White Russian milk. Your call.
We can go ahead.
Alright. Merits. And people do this in Disney movies all the time. It's no big deal. Oh, you're gonna keep. Thank you. What's it called again? What's the name of the song? Help me out here. Do it! Do it now! He's still doing Predator lines. Just give me the name of the song. Fine, type it in. I don't care.
You can keep playing.
I'll keep playing. Okay, fine. See like that. Okay. This is what no one. This is what I want to remember your name. That's a good movie. It's a long movie, but it's a good movie. All right, we're doing this. She hasn't seen Troy.
Or Matrix.
You haven't seen The Matrix, the single greatest movie of our generation? Wow. This weekend is not long enough to culture you.
Sorry.
I may send some DVDs with you back to Texas for your own at-home education. All right, so we're doing this. All right.
Come on, I have to start it though.
Oh, okay. Are you using? Are we gonna do a backing track with it, or are we just gonna?
I mean, if you want me to find it.
She's seen The Matrix. He says you've seen The Matrix.
I don't remember it. If I've seen it, I don't remember it. There's kind of an issue with my memory sometimes.
All right. If it would help you. He says he made you sit through the Animatrix. That doesn't count. The Animatrix doesn't count. I mean, it was a clever story, but it doesn't count.
I mean, there's a karaoke version.
I guess that would work.
Okay.
Or we could just be really clever and play the actual movie version and then just lip sync it.
I think that would go against the copyrights.
I'm pretty sure people would catch on. don't even know who's even in the chat anymore.
I think it's
Users
just
in chat.
Smiling Medic.
Oh, there's a bunch of people there.
He says that the Matrix does count and you know it.
All right, I guess we're doing this.
Alright, I don't know how this sounds, so
This woman.
yeah, we will.
All right.
I don't think I like this, but whatever.
All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here, blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I see. Standing here, it's all so clear. I'm where I'm meant to be. And at last I see the light. And it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light. And it's like the sky is new. And it's warm and real and bright. And the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different now that I see you.
Music interlude.
Yep.
All those days chasing down a daydream. All those years living in a blur. All that time never truly seeing things the way they were. Now she's here, shining in the starlight. Now she's here, suddenly I know. If she's here, it's crystal clear. I'm where I'm meant to go. And at last I see the light. And it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light.
And it's like the sky is new.
And it's warm and real and bright. And the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything is different now that I see you. Now that I see you.
That failed.
Gets high.
You're like, ah! That should have switched. Probably you doing the harmony and me with the melody. You're like, too high, too
The
high.
reason I know that is because I sing that with my daughters when we watch it. My 5-year-old sings this. No, that's the whole reason I know that song. Is my kids. All right, I think I'm gonna call the stream for tonight, guys. That was a. We ended on a high note. Mickey Mouse will guide us out. Hi, little buddy. All right, let's go. I want to thank everybody who watched my stream. Thanks for being on. Thank you, Wolf Angel, being here, jumping on my stream, being silly with me.
That was fun.
Yeah, and thank you, Smiley Medic, for your subscription. Everybody who watched now and in the future, head on over to geeknewsnow.net for more amazing geek content. Over 600 articles for you to watch. That is, you could watch articles for 2 years and not repeat, just about. I think at this point you could actually go about 2 years and not repeat a single article. So head on over to geeknewsnow.net, check out all the amazing content. Go over to Facebook on Geek News Now for our amazing anime giveaway. Smiley Medic, you were talking about liking anime. I'm talking to you, buddy. Go sign up, check it out. It's free to enter, win it, and then we'll go buy it off you.